Salam and welcome to today's midweek episode of Buna Cours, your coffee industry roundup podcast, broadcasting from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia on the 17th of June 2025. But before we begin, I have an exciting announcement. Coming up this fall, if you're brewing big ideas for your cafe, don't miss the Cafe Business Expo in London's Excel on September 30th to October 1st, 2025. It's Europe's premier trade show dedicated entirely to cafe owners and operators. Explore seminars by top experts, network with renowned hospitality professionals, and discover the latest in coffee innovation and equipment. Whether you're after eco-friendly packaging or next-gen espresso tech, this is where the cafe world connects. Mark your calendars, it's free to attend, and honestly, it's a must for anyone serious about coffee's next chapter. Now, let's dive into today's story. The coffee industry is abuzz. From respected outlets to independent blogs, the story from Ethiopia's Ilubaboor zone is making headlines. At the center of it all is a success story powered by coffee, conservation, and community leadership. A story that's putting forest coffee back in the spotlight, not just as a product, but as a movement. All the big headlines tell the story glowingly, but behind that is a deeper reality. Local farmers growing forest coffee in a way that protects biodiversity, regenerates ecosystems, and lifts entire communities out of poverty, all while connecting with global specialty coffee markets. Between April 2021 and March 2024, Farm Africa and its partners implemented a bold project in the Ilubaboor zone of Ethiopia's Oromia region. Their aim was simple but powerful: protect forests by strengthening the coffee value chain. The approach was landscape-based, the methods were rooted in participation, and the results were transformative. So far, over 4,000 community members, including more than 750 women, have taken part. 19 participatory forest management cooperatives, or PFMCs, have really become the backbone of forest-friendly coffee production in Ale, Bechu, Didu, and Metu Zuria Woradas. The success story honestly begins in the forest. Forest coffee in this region isn't just a crop, it's a heritage. But you know, pressures like deforestation, land degradation, and lack of income have long threatened both the forests and the people who rely on them. The project, though, flipped the script. By helping communities form cooperatives and manage their local forests sustainably, it actually made conservation profitable. The numbers? Well, they really do speak volumes. Over the 4 years of the project, 168.6 tons of coffee were sent to the central market. Nearly all of it, 99%, met export standards, and 44% was even classified as specialty coffee. Farmers started earning more, not from extraction, but from regeneration. One such farmer is Abdi Musa of the Abdi Bori Cooperative. He recalls a time when he and others sold coffee at low prices to local traders. But now, he says, they negotiate the prices themselves. That's not just economic growth, that's power. The cooperatives also invested in their own infrastructure. 5 aggregation centers were constructed with member contributions. 6 PFMCs achieved full cooperative qualification, allowing them to handle official business independently. Bonsa Kashe PFMC alone sold more than 15,700 kilograms of coffee, generating over 3 million birr. Perhaps most transformative of all was the shift in mindset. Training in cooperative business management, quality control, certification, and climate-smart agriculture changed how communities viewed both their land and their labor. In total, 723 farmers rejuvenated more than 500,000 old coffee trees. Let's take another quick break to announce an event not to be missed. Calling all coffee lovers, big news from Coffee Origin Roastery Cafe on Blackstock Road, London N5. Opening on the 21st of June, this female-powered Ethiopian-owned specialty roastery brings you coffee straight from its origin, celebrating authentic flavor, traceability, and social impact. Swing by between 8 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. and enjoy freshly roasted beans brewed your way. To celebrate launch day, score 25% off with our opening coupon. Your ticket to sampling single origin espressos, filter brews, and traditional Jabina Buna in a cozy community-focused cafe. Don't miss your chance to sip purpose-driven, origin-rich coffee in the heart of N5. Coffee Origin Roastery Cafe, where every cup tells a story. Now let's pick up where we left off with our story. The benefits went far beyond coffee. Household income from vegetable farming rose by nearly 280%. Honey income increased by 29%. Over 2,400 hectares were reforested with native and fast-growing trees. Use of energy-efficient stoves jumped from 18% to 66% of households. One farmer, Solomon McConnon, described how he planted 500 grevillea trees on 1.5 hectares of his land. These fast-growing trees now shade his coffee plants, improve quality, and restore the land. His brother joined in too. Together, their once degraded village is now alive with woodlots and birdsong. Another cooperative member, Getachew Ayana, summed it up this way. With diversified income, better coffee prices, and more secure access to the forest, he now feels safe. His children are in school, his home is stronger, and the forest near his village is growing again. There's also the story of Mulugeta Tafes, chairman of the Abdi Bori Cooperative. A founding member since 2012, he has seen the PFMC grow from 52 to 234 members. Over the last 4 years, the group sold more than 155,000 kilograms of high-quality coffee. In 2023, they secured organic certification and earned nearly 1 million birr in premiums. They even received a regional award for exceptional performance in forest management and livelihood improvement. None of this happened by accident. It was built on a participatory approach with strong community institutions, local leadership, transparent benefit sharing, and, sustained investment in both people and ecosystems. By 2024, the average annual deforestation rate in the project area had fallen by 43%. Household incomes rose by 33%, even after adjusting for inflation. And actually, dietary diversity scores rose from 5.7 to 7.2, a jump from medium to high according to FAO standards. Forest coffee in Ilubaboor is not just surviving, it's setting a new standard for what sustainable coffee can look like, and what origin really means. For those who think sustainability is only a superfluous demand, this story proves otherwise. These communities are not just meeting global expectations, they're shaping them. Coffee that heals the forest. Cooperatives that empower farmers. Markets that reward quality and stewardship. That's what Ethiopia has brewed. And honestly, the world is finally starting to take notice. Well, that was all for this episode of Buna Coors podcast, your companion to the world of coffee, coming to you from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Until next time, keep brewing with purpose.